Good morning, friends. Once again, this is Dr. Jay Ganesh, corporate trainer for quality engineering, and I hope that you have seen my previous videos. I talked about up to step 2 of 8D analysis. First one is initiate project team, and second step is define the problem. For today, we will see the step 3, implement containment action. So, implement containment action. Objective of this implement containment action is to define, implement and verify the effectiveness of temporary action to isolate customers from the effects of the problem. Okay, and we will discuss about what are all the supporting concepts and methods which is required for this containment action. We have manufacturing records, we have histograms and control charts. These are all the tools and supporting methods for the containment action. And next we are going to see that implementation containment action. Okay, implementation of containment action. Containment actions are intended to protect a customer from effects of a problem. It's a temporary fix to buy time for the root cause analysis and containment actions implementation. Stop the bleeding. Okay, in short. And next is not cost effective. It's not cost effective. Use good business sense and judgment when choosing. And then quick fixes designed only to address the effect of a problem, usually detection based method. And it also must remain in the place until permanent containment actions to be implemented, and must include a review of product at all phases. And the last one is the steps applies to all quality issues, not just the product returns. So whenever we talk about the containment, material or product locations we must consider into account. What are all the things to be considered? Raw material, semi-finished goods or work in process, and then finished goods. And we are supposed to consider the customer as well as the supplier, and in transit from supplier to the customer, and shipping or receiving dock. And then next is material on order, that is future shipments from suppliers. Next we will talk about implement containment action methods. Do not consider containment action a permanent solution to a problem. That is very danger. And what are the common containment actions? 100% inspection to sort out the defects, and then stop production from a known sources of the problem, and then purchase parts rather than make in house, and a single source to one rather than multiple suppliers, and use backup tooling, fewer cavities or nest, and others. Of course, containment follow-up, you should make a containment action, then you have to follow up also. After implementing containment actions, verify their effectiveness by measuring effects in quantifiable terms. Okay, and the effectiveness of the containment action must be monitored to ensure proper protection of the customer is maintained. And the benefit of the containment action must last until the root cause is identified and permanent corrective action is implemented. And decision making tools are used in these steps to ensure proper through is given when choosing the actions. And risk assessment is an important step during the decision making process. And then the interim containment process, we have the steps to be followed. Okay, so I will discuss about now the different steps in interim containment process. So decide to use the interim containment. The next step is establish criteria for decision making, and then choose the best containment action. If you choose the best containment action, then will customer be isolated from the defects? If they are isolated, then go on to will the containment avoid creating the problems. Okay, if the problem persists, then go to the steps again, choose the best containment process. If the problem containment or will the containment avoid the existing problem or creating other problems, then go to the next steps like implement the interim containment, plan the action, monitor process, evaluate results. Okay, then defects will be eliminated. If eliminated, continue with the next step, monitoring containment effectiveness. If else, go to the choose the best containment action again and then implement all the steps. And then if defect is eliminated, then go to continue monitoring containment effectiveness. If that is also succeeded, then corrective action complete and then discontinue the containment action. If the corrective action is not completed, then go and monitor again the containment effectiveness action. So we will talk about buy time exactly when we talk about the containment action. Interim containment is a legitimate method to buy time. Containment action compared to the band-aid approach. Suppose you have interim containment and that characteristics and you can show the band-aid approach. Okay, so number say X is the containment action, attack symptoms is the characteristic, and band-aid approach, yes, it is okay. And then added cost, the band-aid approach is yes, of course. And monitoring during use is B the characteristics, and documented, effectiveness verified, and replaced by permanent containment action report. And interim containment liabilities, which includes, it's very important, and it is caution to the all industries which has been following the 8D approaches. First one may be forgotten and remain in effect. Second one, costly due to sort or rework. These are all the interim containment liabilities, and not only that, not necessarily 100% effective. Risk must be assessed through customer, plant, etc. So I hope that the step 3 of 8D analysis has been discussed in overall view. I hope you can understand the process of implementing containment action. If you have any queries, you can just mail me or WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is 9443278181 and my email ID is jaiganeshresearch@gmail.com. And thanks for watching.